Okay, hi guys, welcome to my lab3 submission. So right off the bat, I have my file size.c program, and then I have my example text. Okay, here we go. So I do, for some reason with my No machine, it doesn't allow me to copy and paste, so I have to write everything by hand. There was a little symbol here. I wasn't exactly sure what it was, but I wasn't able to copy and paste it. I did leave it out. I hope it's not, affiliated with an error in terms of the source code, but I'm just going to go ahead and debug it regardless, because even without it being here, it's still not working properly for me. When I do try to run this regularly, it basically just never comes to an end. So it's making me think that this end of function right here is not being registered by the code, so it's never exiting the loop. So I'm gonna set up the debugging. Okay, perfect. So I'm thinking I want to put a breakpoint at line 16 so that for every iteration of this loop, I can find out what this CH character is picking up. So my breakpoint. And then I'm going to run it with my example.text. Okay, so if right off the bat, so it's picking up as H, which makes sense, and then 104 must be what is representing the H. So if I keep continuing, it's E, so I'm going to continue until we get to the end of function, hopefully, and I can see what my variable is picking up for the end of function. Let's see where I'm at now. So we're at 1, we got a couple more. Continue a couple more times, and then we have, okay, so we got N, E, I believe the period. Okay, so we're at the period now, so one more continuation, we should be theoretically at the end of function. Or no, it's at the new line. We'll go one more time. Okay, so I'm assuming is what is being represented as the end of function, and the integer that represents this end of function is 255. So now if I go to, I just want to see if maybe it'll essentially end and exit this do while loop if I've now changed the end of function. Oops, that's not right. There we go, and then because actually first I want to just see what the size of my file is. So it's 22. So now when I run it, I expect it to output size 22. Oh, I didn't even put okay, and because it does have this sleep, it should take about 22 seconds to actually spit something out. Okay, perfect. So it is saying that the size of the example text is 22. So when it does reach this, when it does reach kind of 255, it does end. I'm not sure if that would be the same for every text file, but I'm assuming that end of function, as I guess an unsigned char would equal 255. But yeah, it seems to be working. So I guess this was one of the ways that you could fix this. Okay, and now for part 2. So the entire purpose of the file was to essentially open up a file from our input and then get the characters and print the characters to the screen. So for changing it to our system IO calls, I'm just using the open instead of the fopen, and then the read and the write instead of the get C and put C. So I will start my script. Okay, I'm not exactly sure, I think, why I have to submit this, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then I will begin to compile my P16. And then I will run my P16 with, I'm just going to use the example text from earlier. And so it is working properly. It's taking in the input, which is the example text, and it is printing, it's reading and writing, or reading and writing to the screen like it's supposed to do. And then I will press Control D to end my script. And that is part 3. Thank you so much.